robots.
Transformers: Dark of the Moon, released in 2011, featured some of the most groundbreaking CGI ever seen. One of the most challenging scenes involved the Driller, a giant machine that destroys a skyscraper. What makes this scene stand out is the immense complexity behind creating it. The Driller itself had over 70,000 individual parts, more than 7 times as many as Optimus Prime. The Driller had to look and move realistically, and when it crushed the skyscraper, it also had to interact with all the tiny details, like the shattered glass. Rendering this scene was a huge technical task. Rendering is the process of converting digital information into the final images you see on screen. But it's not just about making a picture. It involves calculating every detail, how the light reflects off objects, how the glass breaks, and even how explosions affect the surrounding. For this sequence, it took 288 hours to render a single frame. For context, a second of video is usually made up of 24 frames. So 1 second of the Driller destroying the skyscraper took nearly 7,000 hours to render. ILM, the studio behind the effects, didn't use just one computer. If they had, the scene would have taken 22.8 years to render. They used a massive render farm, which is a network of hundreds of computers working together to split the workload. By spreading out the rendering tasks across many machines, they compressed those 22.8 years of computing into a single day. It's an example of parallel computing, where multiple processors handle different parts of a task simultaneously to speed up the process. Even then, only a few artists with the most powerful computers at ILM could even load the files to work on them. The Driller and the skyscraper were so complex that it sometimes took up to an hour just to open the scene on their computers. The amount of detail was staggering. Every shard of glass had to interact with the environment, the characters, and the lighting around it, making it one of the most demanding visual effects sequences in cinema at the time.